Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
At the 34-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. After the sack on first down, Cousins. This is the tight end, Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They go play action. Cousins. It's complete to Graham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Cousins on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another 1st down. 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Drake. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
it's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
And the Panther first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Panthers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. This third down just got even more difficult. Third down and 15 after the false start. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up 4th. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This is a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Play to the running
well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Second and 4. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Watkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now they'll run it on the toss. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make
Now they'll run it on the toss.
What?
A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
You just zone it all up, man. There's no way to pass on it. It says zone.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
I hear you.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because
I dig it, bro.
Outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off.
I just like building my team. That's all it's about for me. Like, it's not the gameplay or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Yeah, he's cool people, man.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
Well, this last update, bro, it's been weird. It's been weird. I actually was in a league that put a vote up to switch to sim.
Every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Last year it was all run, though.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Nah, you can't stop the pass either. It's all middle of the field.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Yeah, you got to do something. Cousins ain't shit, bro. I mean, now you can re-roll shit, too.
Cousins to throw it. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 18. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
I appreciate
While they
it.
won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
I'll tell you what, Huey's the only one that busted me in here so far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
See, that's how I feel with Mutt, because I feel like
out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Well, yeah, I got a beast-ass
Didn't even get a
offensive
chance to
line
settle
for real,
in
for
for
real.
that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end
My
zone.
my offensive line pretty solid, bro.
This one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
30, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break.
Yeah, it's how you build your team. It's all on your personnel.
Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh yeah, especially if you ain't, especially if you wasn't in here to draft, bro.
It looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question.
Nah, you almost got to, like, use one of your other blitzers into coverage.
He's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
I mean, Cousins is ass, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I mean, maybe you should give the right package.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Man, that's all they want. Hey, go find somebody who got 2 quarterbacks in
there. It's going to artificially
inflate
inflate his passing numbers.
Because you ain't,
so right
Cousins
now, the only
ain't
one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Cousins now from the 50. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
3rd and long for Cousins. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd.
Yeah, man. I mean, it changed once the turnovers happened, bro. It put it out, man. Because before he was trading, man.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Nah, you need a quarterback, bro.
2nd down and goal. Cousins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the season. Then the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Did you draft your team, though? Okay.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Panthers.
How'd you get? You had Cousins from the jump, though.
22. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Bro, see, I had Kyler, and then I traded and got Trey Lance and shit. I'm telling you, bro, not having a good quarterback, like, it's not even worth playing, bro.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I wouldn't want to be playing if I had a shitty quarterback, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll be marked down as their 1st sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the 1st half. And now they've gotten their 1st sack here in the 2nd half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Right, it's all on your team, though.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, no,
have to
hell no.
protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah,
I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.